Back into Wise, Virginia, where the Pioneers, and many thanks to Dom and Jim letting me know, the first time since 16-17 that we've gone over 100 against the same opponent twice in the same year, but this is rarefied air. This is twice in 10 days, 11 days, something like that, as the Pioneers knock off UVA Wise 101-82. Joined by Pioneer coach JT Burton. First, the unknown, which was Friday. We didn't know who we were playing, and then all of a sudden we're like, all right, let's play UVA Wise. Might as well. We've done the scout, and a kid lit us up, and we just got to make sure he doesn't do that. How difficult, though, was it getting prepared and getting ready for this game, or was it at all?
You know what? I don't want to go say and making excuses, because I don't think it's difficult, because this is what we prepared for.
Yeah.
And I have a really good staff in Deontay, Ferguson, and Justin Chartrand and Justin Irvin, because those guys did a really good job. They do a really good job of keeping these guys, help keep these guys prepared.
Yeah.
And when I tell them, I said it last time, you literally have to take this game by game, because you don't know if you're going to be able to play. And these guys, once we go in, I let them know, we change it up, and guys are just ready to go.
I like it. I just like the way it's just, you know what, next man up attitude, next game up attitude. Let's just play whoever. Couple of 12-point leads in that first half, but this is a good offense, UVA Wise. So what were some of the things that they were giving us some fits with early in that game?
They was getting the ball in the middle and then backdooring us from the wings. And, again, I got to give the credit to my assistants at halftime. We made an adjustment of that, and we kind of took that away and kind of let Whiteside, if he catches it, playing what we call a two-arm length apart, and then let him shoot it, contest it late, and then go get the rebound.
And he had that 15-point first half, but just 7 points in the second half. Really did a nice job limiting him and made life a little tougher. I'm not saying he quit, but he wasn't the same type player he was in the first half.
No, because I thought we did a really good job of showing knowing what he was on the court, and that was one of the things. And I thought, you look at the rebounding margin, we out-rebounded him by almost 20, and we limited the shots. And see, if you remember at our place, he got going. He was getting second and third chance, shots. So we did a really good job of knowing who he was on the court and, contesting the shot and making it tough on him.
All right, second half, we leaked a little oil offensively. They go on an 11-1 run start. They take their first lead. They lead 59-57. And then I was pleading that second unit just get a stop. But Dyquavis Wilkins energized us a lot with what he does at the rim.
That kid right there, I stay on him harder than anybody. If you didn't see, I went nuts on him at one time.
Yeah.
And it's because I expect him to be great. And when he came back in the game, just before halftime, he closed. He was getting driven. He didn't do it. He didn't get driven. Second half, I told him I was going to count on him, put him in the game. He gets a tip dunk. He gets a and one. He did a really good job on the defensive end, not get driven, and that kind of gave us a spark.
8 points, 8 rebounds, and I think the 8 rebounds happened in that stretch where he got the tip dunk, which led to the defense. Then you start getting some turnovers, you get some eliminations, you get the rebounds, you get out in the break, and that opened up Adrian Cohen, and you were high to praise him at the beginning of the year, and that hard work, I think we saw come out to some fruition today.
A lot of it with AC, you're coming into high school, is hard because you'll be the man, but the one thing I got to give to him, he stuck with it. He works at it. And I told him, play with your advantage. You're 6'4". Not too many guards can guard you getting to the rim.
Yeah.
And as you see, he got going to the rim, missed 1-3, then he hit 2 of them. And I just told him, I said, you get to the rim, eventually you'll make those shots. And he did.
And that second group come in. I say the second group. You still had Keyston Brown out there as that starting unit, along with Brandon Mitchell, who I like today. We saw him on the floor. When we see him on the floor, he does some really good things.
Yes, and with Brandon, you talk about Brandon had a double. He had 15 points, 12 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds with 2 block shots. So when we got Brandon going like that, we become a different team, because that kid right there is so talented, but he's taught me well. I've learned from him, because there's no sense in yelling at Brandon. There's no sense in it. You just keep encouraging, and he does well. And he ain't going to go ahead and dunk on people and stuff like he's as he says, a finesse guy. And as long as he's giving us 15 and 12, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, there's no question. I think that was a phenomenal. Trent Gibson had another solid game. James West, we see the talent that he has, so that's phenomenal. Good response for your team after a long layoff. And now that unknown continues. We were supposed to have our game Wednesday at Limestone, but now we'll go play Catawba. And, that they don't just rebuild, they reload. They've got another talented team.
They got a really good team. I mean, they like to get out and transition, and we got our work cut out for us, like I told our guys. And let's enjoy this. I mean, now and tomorrow we switch it over, because if we play in Catawba, let's play Catawba wherever, because we can't control that. We can't control this pandemic. We're just very blessed to be able to play the game of basketball because of what's going on out there in the world. So, wherever you play at, let's just do it. I'm just taking it day by day. I mean, but Brian, I know you just said, but one good thing that we did, 20 assists with 11 turnovers.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had that since I've been here. We have had that.
Yeah, and I was going to kind of make a comment about that. I thought, well, the assists are down, but then I looked and said, wait a minute, but we only had 11 turnovers, so you're right. I felt like we really did share the basketball well. Guys were finishing, but when we needed it, boy, I tell you what, I really like the way this defense is playing. And you're just in that offense. You like where the offense is with what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, for 25 threes to me, that's too many.
I know.
Way too many. But, I mean, if they make them, you talk about Zach Dixon. Zach Dixon ain't been playing. Kid stuck with it.
Yeah.
He gets in there and gets in the game. He gets his feet set, and he knocks it in. So, like I tell him, if you're going to take it, you better make it. Yeah. And, I mean, I like our offense. There's some things we got to, get better, especially our zone motion. I mean, our motion offense. We got to get better at that. But, I mean, as long as we keep winning, I'm not going to complain.
109 and now 101. He's not complaining.
Wow.
He's JT Burton.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Pioneers get the win. Back with some final thoughts after this. Tusculum 101 and UVA Wise 82. This is Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Sports Network.